Hello, this is Rita at Dog Sitter Life, and I'm doing an impromptu video today as I walk Aurora and Nala. This is Aurora here, and this is Nala. Oh good, you guys both showed your faces, that's so nice. And I think I wanted to go down this way, but pay attention to where I'm going, what's going on around me. Dog walking is under the umbrella of dog sitting. We're taking care of dogs during the day, in this case. I take these guys for an hour walk, and it pays quite well. In California, you can get $30 or $40 or more for an hour walk, especially if there's two dogs, and especially if they're good sized, like these two. So, it's pretty good. It takes a little while to get the best jobs in terms of money. It took me a little while. I had never worked for a company or anything walking dogs, so I really didn't know what to charge. I didn't charge enough when I first started, and I think a lot of dog walkers have that problem. They don't charge enough, and when you're first starting out, you don't feel like you don't feel confident in your ability, and so you don't charge enough. But you really got to try to skip over that phase as quickly as possible, because otherwise you may not make it as a dog walker. You know, maybe you're paying your bills, then your car needs a repair and you can't afford it, and that can put you down really quick. So it's important. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Beautiful dog.
Thank you. When people compliment the dogs I'm walking, I usually don't say, it just depends on my mood. I don't usually say I'm a dog walker unless I've seen him a few times. It's just easier to say thank you. I used to say, I used to find a way to work it into the conversation that I was a dog walker. But I don't really get business that way. I usually get business either from internet stuff like Yelp or Google. Like I have had people give me reviews on Google, and that's helped a lot. And also from referrals from dog trainers and happy customers. When I first started out, I had an ad on Craigslist, and I actually got a lot of business that way. Oh, there's my huge shadow. Haha. And, ooh, scary. Always dogs barking. Most neighborhoods in my Southern California area, the dogs are behind a fence. Except this one area where there seemed like there were always some dogs loose. Sometimes little, sometimes big. What else? So there's a few different things that fall under the category of dog sitting. The overnight dog sitting, visits, which might be like a half hour or so. Sometimes people want you to take their dog for an appointment, like a vet appointment, or they want you to pick up their dog from doggy daycare. Actually, Aurora is stuck here. That's how I started out with Aurora, because her owner was having her go to daycare every day, but he couldn't pick her up when he wanted to. His work went too late, I think. So he would have me come and pick her up. She was just a puppy then, about probably 3 years ago, I think. Now she's a big girl. Big girl now. And she has her companion, Nala. Oh, I'm glad they're sniffing right now because there's a little dog across the street and I don't want them to see her because they'll just go crazy. Alright, you guys, come on. Alright, don't go crazy. Alright, just stay with me. Stay with me. Let's go. Good. Good girls. anxious. Usually though, after the first 5 minutes of the walk, they're pretty calm. So that's nice. And when I walk dogs, depending on what the owners want, I usually do a combination of, kind of fast walking, but I also let them stop and sniff because that's really important to their psyche. It's something they do naturally, and they do a lot of it. And I think I wouldn't want to keep them from doing it just in order to get a walk, a fast walk. But if the owner says they want something different, I'll go along with what the owner says. I try not to get too involved in the routine of the owner, what they have with their dogs. As far as, some things I may not approve of, not with these dogs, but, sometimes people use a choke collar or something like that, and I'm not really a big fan of that. But kind of what they're used to in their family, and I'm not really there to change them, I'm just there to help out, walk their dog, get them outside. So anyway, getting back to the different dog visits, and then the dog walk is also a visit. So this one, I can't remember if I already mentioned it or not. You can get $30, $40 an hour for an hour walk with a couple of beautiful dogs like this. So it's pretty good money. I actually don't like doing hour-long walks because I get tired, but oh well. It's nice to be able to make that money in one visit. This is a nice park over here. If there's no dogs here, I'll walk through to the other side and back. I don't see any dogs, so that's good. I avoid other dogs with most of my clients because the dogs, they just get overexcited sometimes. Oh, there's a dog. Darn it. And that dog's off leash too. So I just avoid other dogs. Oh, look at these. Look what we got here. I forget what those are called. They're like birds, but they're... I can't see. Yeah, they got those long, long beaks. You don't usually see these kind of birds in this area. They're like usually down by the ocean. Pretty cool. Okay, guys, we can't chase the birds today, though. I know you'd love to. No. We're going to go this way. Yeah, the park is not good for us today. I want to call them turns, but that's probably wrong. Okay, let's go this way. No, come on. So, when you're walking dogs, you never want to yank on their collar with the leash. But you can be gently insistent, just pull and don't let them, if you need them to go a different way. Just gently insistent. These guys are pretty good, like I said. After the first 5 minutes, they're in the end, after they've gone to the bathroom, pretty calm. One time I was walking these two, though, and we were down near the beach, and this guy rolled up on rollerblades, and kind of cute, but the dogs went crazy, and he was asking me all these questions about him and all this, and meanwhile they're wrapping themselves around my legs, and I was like, I finally said, I'm having a hard time here, sorry, I can't really talk to you. And so he finally took the hint and left. I didn't mean to be mean to him, but it's I was about to fall down. Well, if you're out there watching, thank you very much. And if you have any questions about dog walking or dog sitting, please let me know and I'll make a video tomorrow. Because I like making videos. Okay, bye-bye.